Right, here we go. I reckon we are in for a mighty chase here. I'm crouched under a table. He was there. I come through. Get away. I'm thinking this is... I run through this door. Push out of the way. Sprint. Nah. That's a thin little gap and now he's gone. My dilemma here is... Do I go through this door? Or should I come back this way? But if I go this way, I'm going to have to go past that little bit of corridor to come round. Anyway, but does this go... It goes left, doesn't it? He's somewhere in this area. So I suppose either way... Fuck it. Yeah.
I'm trying to be patient, darling.
Can he still smell me?
All of you whores! Judgment, your little swinish eyes.
I need to get past him somehow. Problem is, I don't know where he's just gone. If he comes back this way... Oh, fuck. I now know where he's just gone. If he comes back this way and goes in there, maybe I can come round. Crawl under this. Oh, I can. Because I don't reckon he'll come back in here, right? Surely he... Yes. He went in the room. Just fucking book it. I don't like that. Orchestral horn. Ooh. Right, okay. That'll do. Swap this out. Prepare for a jump scare. I'm tense, man. Like, I'm not physically tensing up. Like, I'm not going, like... But I can feel on, like, a micro level. Not a macro, my body isn't physically, but on a micro level, I can feel, like, the internals of my muscles tensing up. I don't even know how to describe the kind of feeling I'm feeling right now. Why are all these doors shut all of a sudden? Dude, get the fuck out of here.
One more.
Could have seen that one coming, to be fair.
And I tried. You all...
It's a stressful situation. I'm not even jump scared anymore. It's not like jump scary horror anymore.
like the rest of
There were some good jump scares and it was getting me, and I'm not even getting jump scared. I'm getting stressed out. I'm getting emotionally.
heavier than you look. If this is you on the honeymoon, I hate to imagine
Honestly, it's probably a better way to go than the whole.
Hold still. God damn it.
Oh shit, do I need to run? Am I really just...
Darling. No, you need to behave.
Oh, I'm wiggling apparently. What just happened?
We could have been beautiful.
What the hell? How did that happen? How the bloody hell have I got to pull that one off? I don't even really know what happened. My weight did that. Get a lay off the crumble cookies. He's dead. the amateur surgeon, father-to-be, husband, his guts shredded and pulled from his belly. I'm trying not to laugh. Huh? Oh God, Lisa, I swear to you, I'm trying. That's pretty gnarly, man. I don't even really understand what happened. This is quite an intricate, quite an intelligent setup you've got going on here. I mean, how did he did all this himself? That is quite impressive, you have to say. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I've just run out of everything. Words, thoughts, emotions. Really been put through the ringer on this one. By the way, it was the Steam sale. The spring Steam sale just finished, and I finally bought Outlast 2. Just in case anyone was wondering if anything was going to come off the back of this playthrough. I do now own Outlast 2. I bought it 2 days ago. Just in case anyone was wondering. What's happened here then? Now, this would be all over my Instagram story. I mean, not the fight. I'd be like calling the police first, not the police. You know what I mean? A burning church, a chapel on fire in the distance. I didn't even know we had a church. Where's God when you need him? I do a lot of churches on my Instagram story. I'm quite a prolific church poster. Can't even use that in a thumbnail shot. A burning cross. Get in trouble for that one too. Oh, these are normal guys. Guys.
He even took his damn pants.
Tell you one thing. I've seen more than enough dick and balls tonight to last me a lifetime.
Okay.
Not all of them attached to a man.
Right, okay. Hey, dude, say something.
Amen.
Guys, I'm a normal guy. Help me! Help me! Bro, say something. Serve and protect. Corporate cops, mercenaries, private military contractors, whatever they call them now. They're as helpless as the rest of us need to get out, escape. Just, they have assault rifles. Even if they shoot me, I'd rather have that than have a knife inserted between my hips. Between the thighs, right in the groinal region. I'm not going to go more specific. You know where you saw that thing went, man. Got to run from these guys now too. Can't outrun a bullet, man. Oh, for God's sake. Oh yeah, of course. Kill anything that moves. Yeah, now that we're walking around, now it's kill anything that moves. Maybe you said something a minute ago before the kill anything that moves order went out. Jesus. Also, we're not. I know. Look, I've seen the end of the first game. So before I say this, I know what you're gonna say. Blah, blah, blah. I'm about to say this isn't like a paranormal situation. These are just regular guys running around. They can't just be shot. Like the guys have assault rifles. They can't just shoot them and kill them. I know. Yes, I have seen the end of the first game, but like we've not got there yet. This is a prologue, remember? So they can't just shoot all these maniacs. They're big. Oh, it's J in it. My mistake. Helen Grant. Blah, blah, Rudolph Wernicke. Phase out. Dear sirs, the groundwork has been laid to ensure an uneventful egress for Rudolph Wernicke from structural and financial systems of Mount Massive. His advanced age should alleviate any suspicions among contractors and employees, among whom he has been carefully nicknamed the Crypt Keeper, and legally speaking, he died years ago. Is this the guy? Is he the one in the... I can't tell if that's next door or in this house. Is he the one down in... I'm like hesitating to say stuff because I feel like it's spoilers, but this is the just because we didn't play it on the channel doesn't mean people... I'm like, because I'm playing this, but people might not have played Outlast. But is the... So if you're watching it, you would, if you were concerned about Outlast spoilers, you wouldn't be watching the DLC, right? Surely. See the guy down in the basement, in the chair, in the bulletproof glass room, who teaches us how to take the wall rider out? Is that him? I understand patients, blah, 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 have already been scheduled for transit. We're all terribly excited at the obvious profits potential of the new projects. My researchers have combed through Wernicke's files and found no mention of the 3 lucid dreamers. Interesting. Oh, are they the 3 in the pods? I think we can safely assume Wernicke is sufficiently distracted by the partial success of patient Billy Hope, along with his own infirmity, to be ignorant of the real discovery at hand. Even minimal exploitation of these resources is hard to overestimate. I only hope the new facility is sufficiently shielded to allow female staff so I can see what comes with my own eyes. Interesting. So they were trying to leave. They were trying to kind of shift it away from Mount Massive to a different facility. Look, I know that the whole kill anything that moves and they've got guns and we need to avoid these guys, but at the end of the day, these are just regular dudes, so they don't really scare me.
Multiple officers down in sub-basement. Unknown is here. We need evac at the fire laboratory. Something!
Copy that. Incoming.
He's the guy who's dick and balls they were talking about, and he's what do you mean they took his pants? He's wearing pants. Oh, what's going on with his eyes? He's kind of sickly. He's kind of steampunk. Sorry, what was that about the basement? Am I going to the basement? I think I'm going like this way, right? Over here. Eerily quiet, it must be said. Thank you. A bit of ambiance, a bit of atmospheric music. Much appreciated. That is pretty naughty. This place is humongous, man. I also feel like they had more patients than staff, maybe? Could be wrong, actually. Just spitballing here, just spitballing. That was the Blazing Church, but I think it might just be the sunrise. We're heading towards the Blazing Church? Oh, God. Because all the alive maniacs and then all the dead ones as well, the amount of bodies, they like... Well, I guess some of the bodies you don't know who's staff and who's crazy person, but I feel like early on you see a lot of staff. When it kind of becomes all normal people. Do a little battery swap here before things get tense. You never know what's around the corner. Oh, I closed it. My bad. Little lore drop. Little casual lore drop. Let's have a little read. Transfer. Oh yeah, the transfer. So these are the guys hooked up to the thing. To Murkoff ARD Zeichner facility. Caution, level triple black security protocols, including chemical restraint, physical restraint, and separate adaptive hyperbaric chambers are to be used at all time in transit. Chemical stimulation is highly recommended for all personnel within 500 meters of the patients. Attempts at communication should be assumed to be hallucinations and disregarded. Facial disfigurements should not be taken as a sign of lost acuity. They are physically blind but not unseeing. Interesting. Note, security clearances for Project Wall Rider will not apply to information regarding the patients. New security clearances will be issued and appropriate protocol assigned. So they wanted to move the fuckers. It was clearly getting out of hand. I'm telling you, it's good lore, this is a good DLC, man. It was fun to play. The characters were interesting, the development was interesting, you know, the development of the story, but it also adds to the base game as well through the actual lore. I'm very glad they turned it around. I mean, you guys saw how I was talking about it in the second episode. I really was like, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling this one and blah blah blah. But nah, man, I'm quite happy with how things have unfolded in the end. To be honest, I quite enjoyed this. We'll touch on that. I feel like I recognise. Yeah, I felt like I recognised this kind of area, but I wasn't really 100% sure. Through here, any more drop? Yeah, we were on the other side of that at one point, weren't we? Oh wait, this is where we get thrown out by Chris, isn't it? Also, do these always have these big locks on? I feel like those are new. / old, because they're not there in the main game, which happens later. This is where we get thrown out by Chris, isn't it? Oh no, wait, hang on. Is that over there? Yeah, the gap there. He gets. Oh, I thought he threw us through it. That's mad though. That's where we get thrown out by Chris, I think. Could be wrong, but is that over there? Whatever. Let's progress. Dilly-dallying. What am I like? Yeah, look where we are, dude. Look where we are. Oh, they mentioned the basement. I heard someone say something about the basement. Oh, but the door's open.
Mr. Park. How the fuck are you still alive?
Alright, one thing at a time, because I wanted to go check out the basement. Jeremy Blair, my supervisor's supervisor, a man who'd see me skinned, salted, and raped for a promotion and a few martinis, injured, dying if he's not already dead. I'm trying to feel sorry for him, really I am. But there's no way in hell he's stopping me from getting out of this godforsaken place. I'm coming home, Lisa.
Make a deal? You help me, I'll help you. God, I'm stuck like a pig.
Did he try to kill me? Oh, yeah, give me a sec. I'm checking out the basement. Give me a sec. It's probably just gonna be a shut door, but yeah. Never mind. Fair enough. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. This is gonna go brilliantly and smoothly. All these boarded up doors that aren't boarded up in the main game. Someone went around here and removed all these boards at some point for our main game guy. Ooh, what happened there? Who shut this door? Yeah, that's where you fall down, right? I'm sure it is. Someone place some law down here between now and the main game. Sorry, I'm done. Yeah, what's up? Sorry, dude. No, you don't get it. I've played the main game, dude. No, you don't get it. You dick. I didn't even want to help him, by the way.
No one can know. No one.
Oh. It's a good question. How did it get out? And more importantly, how did it end up back in between now and the main game? I don't know if I mentioned, I have played the main game. Right, well that felt a little bit silly. It's quite beautiful out here. Oh, so all these vans are here in the base game already. Dude, I was running around like crazy. I was trying to explore everything out here. Right at the start of the game, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a long playthrough. Out of curiosity, just kinda wanna have a quick look over here. See what it looks like. Look at it hobbling. I like that the shadow stumbles when he stumbles. Did you go, is it this, you go this way, don't you, to get in? Yeah, look, dude. That's mad. You can even go through. That's cool that you can even go through. The door's locked, and I'm guessing the window just is shut. That's really cool. This is where you come in. You go up there and... Oh, don't you go through that window? Oh, does he jump up? Is that it? But, oh, my legs hurt, so I can't jump and climb up. Maybe? I suppose that makes sense. It's neat that it's here, though. I mean, I guess if it wasn't, you'd be like, what the fuck? But they could have just made it, like, walled off quite cheaply, but it's kind of cool that it's like that. And because in the main game, you go in and then you see, like, the last of the dying soldiers, don't you? That's cool. That makes sense. Neat. I like stuff like that. I like when it all ties together. Law consistency. I know this isn't law. You keep saying law. You're just throwing the L word around like he knows what it means. Get over it, dude. Get over it. So I assume this guy is gonna... Oh, shit! No, he's already here. Oh, we're gonna nick his car and drive off in his car? So that's why the law wasn't under the desk. That's why the file wasn't there. Because he's already been through and taken it. Oh, this is mad. This is, for anyone who doesn't... What the shit? Oh, fuck, that's the original guy, probably. For anyone not following... Oh, I might be fucked here, dude. Who's watching this, who hasn't played the main game, like if any of my friends are watching this, this is the Jeep of the person in the first game. But the game's pretty popular, you've probably seen the intro.
There's no going back, Mr. Park. There's enough hard evidence in that video file to make a world of shit for our friends at Murkoff. You got out of Mount Massive alive, and we've done everything in our power to cover your tracks. But our enemies are twitching and malicious corporate paranoics with resources you're too moral to imagine. You won't be the only target. Anyone you care about, your wife, your child, there'll be nothing to Murkoff but ways to hurt you. I need you to understand the bridge you're crossing here. You will do irrevocable damage to the company. You might even get close to something like justice. But once you click upload, your life is over. Everyone you love is fucked. But it's the right thing to do. Is hurting Murkoff worth that much to you?
Good DLC. I am excited for Outlast 2. I know it's different. I'm pretty sure anyway. It's a whole different setup and story, and like it's unrelated. It's some cult, right? Like it's humans. Some like. Ooh, baby. Good DLC. DLC can ride a line sometimes. Is it for real? Is it for real, or is it just for the money? Good DLC. Oh, that was a good ending there. It all tied in. I'm pretty sure that at the end there, because now it makes it, because the 12 hours later, so obviously there's nothing like that in the base game. Like you're just playing. He walks in and is right the way through. He doesn't like sleep at any point or anything like that. So while we were unconscious, right? The main game guy, what's he called? I can't remember his name. Does he have a name? I don't remember. He's going through, doing all the stuff, doing our playthrough of the main game, basically, and then that was him at the end. We escaped in his Jeep, and that was him at the end. So that's why when I said, oh, how did he... Oh, in the hole in the wall, maybe... And I was like, oh, does he throw us through the wall? I thought he threw us through it. There was already a hole there. He probably did throw us through it. Hearing voices, I'm pretty sure it's just the neighbours. He did throw us through it, that's why there was a hole in the wall, because this is after that happened. Neat. That was really neat. And then we escaped, and then that was when I said how did he get out, but how does he get back in? He doesn't get back in. He's out. But then he must stay there, because otherwise we wouldn't need to upload the docs to expose them. Because he'd be like out in the world already. But that's cool, so that's why he came up and out and killed that guy because he was letting us escape. So I guess whilst he was doing all that with the wall rider, oh, more did arrive, didn't they? Because in the last scene, there's a load of them, and they come through, and that's when they kill you, the player. It's the armed guys, because more armed guys arrived, and you're like, yay, more armed guys, and they shoot you. But then the trucks at the front door were all the same trucks from the main game, so I don't know where the reinforces trucks are. Maybe they should have had some more trucks outside. But otherwise, everything tied up beautifully. It was consistent with the main game. That was really cool. I really like the way they tied those two together. I was like 50-50 on the ending. I liked it. I was satisfied with it, but I was a bit like, oh, it's kind of a bit like, oh, this just happened. But I feel like that's tied it all together really nicely, and now it's just double satisfaction. Feels even better. And I'm glad, because second episode I was really like not sure how I was feeling about it. The meat guy, I wasn't loving as an enemy. I'm glad they brought this what was he called, glue something. I'm glad they brought the other enemy in, the wife guy. I'm glad they brought wife guy in, because he was really cool. I like his writing, his style. It was very Bioshock-esque. You guys know how much I love Bioshock. Mostly, even if you don't, but you'll know from the fact how many times I referenced it throughout this playthrough. I liked it. I wasn't shy about saying that I was iffy on it after 2 episodes, but I have to say, the playthrough got better, the gameplay and the enemies and the story got better, and the way it all linked up was really cool. That was awesome. I had a really good time. I'm just going to be honest, I played it a bit random, a bit on a whim. I wasn't even going to play Whistleblower on camera. I bought it in probably like the New Year sale or whatever in Steam, and then intended on buying Outlast 2 and like later on, and then forgot to. So I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And I was going to record an Outlast 2 playthrough, but I forgot to buy it before the sale ended. But then it ended up being a spring sale anyway, so it's ended up timing perfectly, because then I went, well, I'll just have to record Whistleblower then. So I've got some content. Actually, I was going to buy Whistleblower, because I bought Outlast during a sale, just the game, to see how I liked it, and ended up really liking it, and then I was like, oh, I should buy the DLC in Outlast 2, and then I can play the DLC, and then record Outlast 2, and then the sale ended and I forgot to buy them. But then I went on like, I can't even remember, like CD keys or something like that, and saw that the DLC was literally like £1 on there anyway. So I just got it on there, but the second one was not available, or it was pretty much full price. So then I went, well, I'll settle for it. I forgot to buy them both, but I managed to get Whistleblower for cheap. We'll just record Whistleblower then, because I don't have 2. But I was timed perfectly, because I've just finished Whistleblower, and I've literally just bought Outlast 2 like a couple days ago, so I can just glide straight on into Outlast 2. So that's the plan. I don't know when, series-wise, because I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do on the channel now. I picked a bunch of games up this sale. So I don't know when I'll get around to starting it. My backlog's insane. I've got videos from, as I'm recording this, I've got videos that are like 8 months old that I've not put up yet. So I need to balance my backlog out a little bit, sort that out. And then obviously get this series uploaded. I've only put the first episode up a few days ago as I'm recording this last episode. So I don't know when as I'm recording this, when Outlast 2 will come out. Maybe by the time this series all the episodes have gone up, it'll have been like 3 weeks and I'll be ready to start that one, and then the uploads will be seamless. Maybe 3 weeks will pass and I'll decide I'm going to do a different series in the meantime, and we'll do Outlast 2 down the line. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Thank you for joining me, especially if you don't know the main game and you're just here for the bride. I appreciate it. I enjoyed that. That was good fun. We'll play Outlast 2 at some point. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys. Have a good weekend. It's Friday for me. Bye. Bonk.